Hey, welcome to it. Hey, welcome to our apartment. So this is our 2-bed, 2-bath apartment here in Costa Mesa, California. It's about 1,300 square feet and we are paying about $3,600 a month. So just kind of want to give you guys a tour of my place. This is where I create a majority of my content. And I just thought it'd be interesting to show you guys where I live. So here we have the main entrance. This is a piece of artwork that I made with a big mop. I'm too frugal to spend money on art, so I always make my art myself. Pro tip, if you want to save money and you want your art to look good, just buy these like frames for your canvas. It makes it look a lot more professional, and yeah. Here is where we do our laundry. We have a stacked washer and dryer, and then we have a little area where we can store a bunch of stuff. So super, super messy. Come on down here. So this is our main hallway. Over here we have sort of like the powder room. It's not really a powder room because there is a bath here, but come on in. This is the bathroom that is for the studio. I'll show you guys later on. That's where I create all my content. But yeah, this bathroom is for guests and I'll pretty much only use it when I'm recording. I'll just come in here from there. So coming down here, this is what really sold me on this apartment. I love corner units. I think like once you get a corner unit, it's really, really hard to go back just because it just looks so expansive. If you have big windows, then a lot of great natural light, and I just absolutely love it. This is our refrigerator. All these appliances came with our apartment. This is where I do cooking. I try to not cook too much anymore. I used to cook all the time, but I realized buying groceries, all that stuff is pretty hard, so I try and eat out a little bit more now, but we definitely do have a pretty well-stocked fridge over there. I love the lights that came with the apartment under here, so the under cabinet lights. I think it gives like a good warm glow to the apartment. You can see that there are a lot of plants and greenery in here. So my girlfriend is super big on plants, so thankfully she's the one that's taking care of all these plants because I don't think I could keep them alive for maybe over a month. This is the money tree that my girlfriend got me, I think 4 years ago. It's still alive. This really, I think, helped me because she was like, you poor better work. Wow. All right, so apparently I was a poor when she bought this for me. And it encouraged me to take my finances seriously and pursue entrepreneurship. Here is my Zoji Rushi. This is probably one of the best rice cookers you can get. And this is like $100. So don't know if it was worth it really, but I'd probably make rice once every week or so. And it turns out pretty well. So coming around over here, this is one of our main workstations. So I know it looks like a dining table, but we don't eat here. This is literally just for working. And I really like using my laptop, facing this nice view. Here we have my electric piano. I barely play it, but I mostly just have it here to look like I am musically talented, but I should probably play more piano since it's here and taking up a lot of space. Oh, I want to show you guys this couch. This is something I'm super proud of. I got this like 4 years ago and it was from Craigslist. So 4 years ago, I was not making that much money. I was super, super frugal. So pretty much everything I bought for my last apartment was from Craigslist. I literally rented a U-Haul and drove around Los Angeles, like going to these random places just to save a few dollars on furniture. But I love this couch, you guys. It was $200. We've had it for 4 years. It's been perfect. And yeah, people are like, why do you still have a like $200 couch? And I'm like, it works perfectly fine. And then coming over here, we have our TV. This, I think I spent, it was like $350 on this TV. It's a 65-inch 4K TV. It's actually not that good. So I'm thinking of upgrading at some point, but for now, it works. If you guys have a TV and you don't have a sound bar, highly, highly recommend it. It completely changes the movie watching, TV watching experience because normally for these TVs, the speakers aren't that good. And then over here, we have Mr. Robot. This thing was kind of expensive. It was like, I think $450, I think. I'd say it was probably like the best purchase I made last year. It literally allows you to mop and vacuum the floors like once every few days or however much you want. And the thing with this one is that it has this dock. So it's just gonna come back here by itself and empty out its container. So it's super, super hands off. If you guys are thinking about getting a robot vacuum, I would say definitely try and get one that has this little dock thing, because you don't want to empty it every time. It sort of like ruins the whole automation of it. Here are some of our plants. This is Celine. This is Murphy. Murphy we found downstairs in the apartment. I think someone threw Murphy away, but we are trying to revive Murphy, and some leaves are coming out, which is pretty awesome. I don't take any credit, it's all my girlfriend. This is my favorite mirror in the house. I think this is actually from Ikea originally, but like I mentioned earlier, I was buying all my furniture on Craigslist, and I got these for like $50 each. Super big. I don't know if they still make it, but if you guys have a place, I definitely recommend getting some huge mirrors that lay on the ground. I feel like it makes it look bigger and also looks pretty modern and luxurious, especially for how much it costs. So like I said earlier, this is our workstation. My girlfriend normally does work here, or my assistant or whoever, and then I do work here. And this is one of my chairs. And if you guys don't have a good chair, I definitely recommend getting one. This chair was like 250 bucks, and think about it, if you're sitting on a chair for like 4 or 5 hours a day, having a great chair, I feel like is super worth the money. I know it's not super frugal, but definitely worth it. So this table right here was probably one of the most expensive pieces of furniture that I've ever bought. It was only $600. It's like this natural live edge table that I got on Wayfair. So the quality's not that good. It's like actually starting to like split in some places, but I love the look. It's super sturdy, super heavy. And yeah, I think it sort of adds to the vibe in this living room. As you can see, we have a lot of humidifiers in here, and I think it's apparently to help the plants stay alive. But I do like it being more humid in here because I think it just helps you like breathe and whatever. And then here I got this air purifier on sale. I really like having these just because it makes me feel a little bit better about the air that we're breathing. I don't know if it actually does too much, but it's quiet and might as well have one. So coming over here, it's not straight, whoops. These are two pieces of art that I made. I'm not saying that to brag because they're actually not very good. As you can see, I try not to buy things if I don't have to. And I thought this was gonna be like a fun project. So I just got these gigantic canvases from Michael's. They're pretty cheap, maybe like 50 to 100 bucks. And then I just painted stuff using some paint I got and framed it with these little frames. Like I said, definitely recommend getting these frames if you want your artwork to look a little bit better. And then this is my textured piece of artwork. This is my favorite piece of artwork in the house. I know it's like super basic, but if you look closely, there's like lots of different textures on this one. I think it was just like this really thick paint that I just sort of like lathered on this and used just like a bunch of lines and stuff. But I was like, I need to make this look legit because it's not legit. So I made this little thing. So you can see that this artwork was designed by famous artist Charlie Chang. It's called White Texture Thing, made in 2020. Gesso on canvas, 60 by 48 inches, created as a result of frugality. So very Charlie-like. You know, they used to call me Coupon Charlie back in high school. Yeah. This one actually gets a lot of compliments, so pretty happy that I tried doing it myself. It's also cool just to say that, you know, I made the artwork myself. Coming over here, we have the master bedroom. This is a piece of artwork I made. It's called Entrepreneur's Road 2020. It's gesso / acrylic on canvas, and it's acquired through an act of saving money. So I wrote these little like cards for all of the artwork I made. This is the bedroom. This is where the magic does not happen. Okay, anyways, this is our bed. This is probably the most expensive piece of furniture we have. This is from CB2, so Crate and Barrel's like sister company. It was like $1,000, but highly recommend this bed. It comes with these little built-in side thingies. I just love how it's like super low profile. I think the wood color is really great. And it's super, super sturdy. This I made as well. This was made like the first piece of artwork we showed you with a mop. So I literally just dipped a mop in some ink and I just went like this, and then I splattered it. So very, very simple. These are our little lamps that I like, all bought from Amazon. And this mattress is from Nectar, and they were actually kind enough to send it to me. I think I did like a short sponsored post for them a while back. So always happy to get free things, especially if it's something that I can't normally write off in my business, you know? So if they give me this mattress, it's pretty much like being paid double what it's worth. based on like a 50% tax rate. Over here, we have some more plants. I really love having green like in the house. I think it just adds a more zen feel. Over here, we have another air purifier. These are all like around $100 or so. And then we painted some of these walls this like green color. Technically, we aren't supposed to paint it, but I think we'll just repaint it when we move out. And then over here, we have some sheer curtains. It's like this linen. We might need to get 2 more just because it is like sort of spread out and needs to be filled in. But we installed this little bracket up here ourselves. Did a terrible job. If you look closely, there's like, you can literally see it like hanging off. It's kind of embarrassing. And then over here, we have our master closet. When I say master closet, it's not actually a master closet because it's not that big, but our clothes are in here and it's super, super messy right now. So I'm not going to show you that. This is my TV that I got like super long ago. Really bad TV, but it does the job for a bedroom TV. Here's our bathroom. Really like this bathroom. It has 2 double sinks so that my girlfriend and I can brush our teeth at the same time. You can see that she does a lot of skincare and makeup and stuff for her YouTube channel. And then you have my side, which is just like a few little things. And then come over here and show you guys the shower. So this is our shower. You can see that we haven't been properly cleaning it every single time we shower because there's all this like calcium mineral buildup. But I love the walk-in shower. It's I think much nicer than having a bathtub. We have this little thing that's originally made for plants. I think we used to have a plant here, but it was just like kind of hard to take care of. And instead, we just put our shampoo and soap and whatever not on there. Here's our little closet where we sort of built this thing. Sorry, it's kind of messy, but very proud of this. I built this little shelf. I measured it and everything. It fits perfectly. We just put like cleaning supplies here, tools, and then this is our Swiffer as well as the Dyson, which I don't use much anymore, but really nice to have if you guys want to do your vacuuming by yourself. And then I have this little pull-up bar right here that I used to use during the pandemic. Thankfully, the gyms are open now, so I don't have to use it, but that was a lifesaver. We'll probably finish off the tour by bringing you guys into the studio. So this is where the actual magic happens. This is where I make almost all my content. This is where I do a lot of my work. So I work here and as well as in the living room. And then I have all my lights, and it's just basically like a symphony of cameras, lights, all this random. So this is my desk over here. I actually built this using things from Ikea. So this is actually a, I think 72-inch countertop from Ikea. It's not meant to be a desk, but I think it works. And then these are like these Alex drawers, I believe that's the name. And this is like a super popular DIY desk that a lot of people were making, so I jumped on the bandwagon and made one. Here is my 38-inch ultra-wide monitor. I love this thing. Definitely recommend getting an ultra-wide if you guys can. I think it's just much nicer to use than having like 2 separate monitors. Here's my mic. Here is my webcam setup right here. I need to clean this up because wires are literally everywhere. Like if you guys take a look at this, it's just super, super messy. And then we have our nano lights right here. This adds like a little LED vibe. My girlfriend hates LED lights, but I love them. So I had to splurge and get this. Over here is my slinger bag. I recently got into playing more tennis, so I bought this very expensive non-frugal bag that shoots tennis balls at me. Pretty fun, and it works really well. Here is our cheapo couch. This couch was literally 150 bucks. So it's probably the worst couch I've ever sat on, but I think it looks good against this black wall that we painted. Just like the contrast of black and this like brownish color. Overall, like this is a terrible couch and I don't recommend you guys get something like this, unless it's just for the background. Cool little light bulb thingy here, round light that I think makes the set look cooler in my videos. And then this is my custom level up sign that I got made. I think it was like $250 or something. Super cool, love it. Definitely recommend getting a custom LED neon light like that if you guys want to like showcase some message or something. This is my favorite light in the world. It's the GODOX VL300. So this is my main light. Let me turn this on for you guys. Oh, yep, that's the light. And yeah, this is one of my desks where I film content. So I pretty much like just utilize different angles of this room as well as the living room to film. This is like a little rolly desk that I got from Wayfair. Pretty nice, but not that stable. You can see I have so many chairs in this apartment. I think I used to have like a chair buying addiction, but that was one of my first chairs. Not a good chair at all, but it looks cool. This is my camera on the main tripod. I have another tripod here. And then I bought this like wall panels from eBay, I think, to put here just to give the wall some texture. Still confused whether or not I like it, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it up. If you guys take a look down here, you can see that I have a bunch of these ugly boxes just holding up a bunch of my lights and stuff. I think the lights are over there behind the couch right now, but normally when I film over here, I'll hold the lights up using these boxes. You know, might as well use things that are free if you can, because then you can save that money and invest it. And then over here is where we store this gigantic mattress for when guests come. We'll like lay it out here in this bedroom, or sometimes we'll do movie nights in the living room and just take this out there and watch TV from this. So super happy we have this. I know it's really ugly. We don't really use this hallway too much, so it's basically just for storage of this mattress. Here we have my 100,000 subscriber YouTube plaque. And then over here is where we store a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's super, super messy. There's an inversion table, there's computer stuff, lenses, whatnot. And then over here, we have an entrance. We have an entrance to the bathroom that is currently locked. So that's our apartment tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Overall, we really are so glad that we moved over here. We came from Los Angeles, I think 2.5 years ago, and the people we've met in this apartment building have just been completely life-changing. Made some really awesome friends that are all into entrepreneurship. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button for Rocky, and also subscribe for more videos just like this. I make a ton of content about personal finance, entrepreneurship, and investing. So thank you so much for your time again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.